Then over here on the north side, we have a lot going on. These are my more established fruit trees. Here is my oldest apple tree. It's 5 years old. I think, yeah, it's the only apple tree over on this side. No, I actually just planted another one. But it's covered in blossoms. It produced 2 apples last year. Pruned it back quite a bit this year, and we also had some dead. Right here, the middle died. So I cut that off. I'll even show that. Not looking at the camera, sorry. Middle died there, so this is a Enterprise semi-dwarf. This is what a 5-year-old Stark Brothers apple tree looks like. Of course, if you let it grow, it would be much taller. I'm keeping mine short on purpose because I don't have to get a ladder to harvest my fruit if I can help it. So here's my garden. That is curly dock growing up through my hay. I do have some potatoes coming up though. Let's see, there's a potato there, and there's one trying to come through right there, and potato, 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 potato. I only did 1 row of potatoes. Should have done more, but I didn't get hay on this back part, in this middle part I mean. Got hay on the back part and this side. We had a hay bale down there, hay bale over here. I just ran out of hay to do the middle. So let's walk over there. I think that's a potato. That is a potato. I guess I didn't dig all of them last year. There's one there. I guess I got 2 rows of potatoes. One there and one there. So we may have more there, more come up. So I'll step on that row. So this is, instead of repotting my plants, I decided to just plant them and see what happens. So we've got cabbage, we've got kale, cabbage, purple cabbage, and the rest is broccoli all the way down. And I planted them close. Some of them won't make it, and if they do, I'm just gonna let them one go one way and one go the other, and like that, because this row was it had a lot of henbit like this on it, and it was really easy to clean off, so that's why I planted all that there. This row is going to be Swiss chard. I'm gonna plant all that in the ground maybe tomorrow or maybe later today while the ground's soft. Here's my asparagus bed. I've already harvested a lot of asparagus off of it. Need to come out here and get a few more. This was planted last year, and these are actually really good size asparagus for just planting last year. Usually it takes a couple years in the ground before they have any that you can harvest. The spindly ones I obviously let just go ahead and fern out. Look at that one. It's a really good size asparagus. So I may have to come out here and get a few more of those. I ordered some of this asparagus from Stark Brothers, and I also just bought a thing of it from Walmart and planted it, and it's just mixed. So I'm not sure which is which, but so far I haven't had a spot that hasn't had some good sized asparagus. So, and here is our strawberry patch, strawberry beds. They're filling out. They are covered in blossoms. We already have strawberries coming on. Oh, look there. Look at that one. It's not quite ready yet, but hide that from the birds. Some stuff over it so the birds can't see it. The boys will be happy about that. Nothing tastes as good as homegrown strawberries. They are my favorite. And I also planted some peas here, but they have not come up yet. Just planted them along this fence, or along this trellis cattle panel. This is my 30-year-old garlic. I have several patches of it. My husband's grandmother planted it whenever she lived here, and that was when my husband was very small, and he is in his 30s now. So she planted that when they moved here, and it's still growing. It comes back every year. Got cherry trees. I'm kind of trying to prune these into just cherry bushes because cherry trees get so huge. And these are a pie cherry. They were here when we moved here. And this whole area right here, this whole area where my garden is. Moon, get out of my garden. This whole area where my garden is was full of cherry trees. And the drought, we had a really bad drought for 4 or 5 years, and we could not keep them watered enough to keep them alive. So there's several of them that have come back from the original trees. So this one right here, there's more garlic, and this one, and then these, and then they just pop up everywhere really, because they've come up over there on the other side of the fence, and all those back there are cherry trees. So that's what, they've already got lots of blossoms. Aren't they pretty? Lots and lots of blossoms. That one blossomed already before this one. So I don't know if it'll make cherries or not, or if it needs to be cross-pollinated. I'm not sure on this variety. There's a little, I'll show you, but a little pear tree right there. This is all that was left of that giant old scraggly pear tree that I showed you. It's an older video. I'll put a link to that in the description. We harvested pears off of it, and I got a lot of pears, but it was a really old tree, and it wasn't doing well. Last year all the leaves died on it halfway through the summer, and we didn't think it was going to come back. It shot this sucker up off the side, and so my husband came out and just cut the old tree down. It had bark was peeling off. It was, I don't know what all was going on with it, but this grew in 1 year, maybe 2 years, but anyway, it's doing really well. So I'm gonna see if I can get that. It's, you know, leaning to the side over there because the tree was in the middle. Let's see if I can see what it produces this way this year. Maybe we'll grow some limbs out this way, and then I will prune it next year and try to get it straightened up. But I'm just gonna let it go for now. But look at that thing. All right, here's the top of my head. And it's grown. It's probably 7 feet tall. And that one limb is 1 year growth. Because if it grew any the year before, it was real small, because we didn't notice it. So there's that. There's no fruit on that. It didn't blossom or anything. And that pear tree didn't blossom. But this one blossomed, and we already have pears on it. Some little bitty tiny pears, but they're gonna be pears. If you can see that. Some there, and there's more I saw. Where was it? Oh, here. And here. And down here. So we're gonna get hopefully some pears off that one. Last year we got 3 pears off of it. It was its first year to produce fruit. That one didn't produce any fruit last year, and I don't think it's going to produce any this year unless it's a late blooming variety, because it did not produce any blossoms. And like I said though, I really pruned that one back. That one grew a lot last year. So this is my weird shaped plum tree. I have tried to get this thing. It was just like this one limb right here came over on the side. I finally got this limb growing, but oh well. And we have some plums on it as well. We got 4 or 5 off of it last year, but we have already got one there. There it is. Saw some more on it, but it's kind of hard to see them. Oh, there's one. There's two. And all the green. And over here is my almond. Almonds, when they start, look just like peaches. And I'm pretty sure they're in the same family. The leaves look the same and everything. This is a Hall's Hardy, I believe. Sorry for the wind noise, by the way. If I wait for a day that it's not windy, I'll never make these videos. So, I also have 3, I didn't show you, but over here I have 3 thornless blackberries planted along there. And this little tiny tree right here, right there, is a Marmac, I think, Marmac pecan. It's an Oklahoma variety of pecan, and so that's why I planted it. This is my apricot tree. This is also a 5-year-old tree, but it hasn't yet to produce any apricots. My mother-in-law told me it takes 15 years for an apricot to produce fruit. It blossomed this year for the first time, but I haven't seen any sign of fruit on it at all. So, maybe next year. What else we got? Oh, my that's a another plum and another almond, but they were just planted last year and haven't produced anything. Here is my fig trees. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to protect them in the wintertime, because they die back and then they come up from the ground. See? There's oops. There's it's coming up. There's another leaf there. They come up from the ground. And I know, because I've seen big, huge fig trees here in Oklahoma, that once they get a certain size, the cold won't damage them, but it kills these little sticks. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. 2 of them I'm not sure will come back, but these 3 I've had for 3 years, and they definitely already have green coming out. Here is my what is this? It's a goji berry. I need to get these off here. Just let them go, but I was trying to get them off my garden. They kind of kept falling over that way. I have 2 of those. And here's my other fig, one of my other figs. See the down there. Carrots that this is their 2nd year. I'm gonna let them go to seed. Carrots there. Some more garlic. This is garlic that I transplanted from those other spots. Have blueberries. Oh, my grapes. Just start down here and I'll walk down the whole line. So this one, and this one's quite huge, were the ones I ordered from Stark Brother and planted last year over on the other spot near the garden, and I moved them this year. I actually didn't move them till just about a month ago. I moved them, and then I went and bought from the local nursery just some more. This is a Reliance grape, I think. But all of them so far except this one have budded out, and this one is going to, because there's a bud right there. Leaf bud. There's another one. So I think it's going to make it. I think all the rest of them have leaves coming on. There's a leaf right there. And here. This one, I don't know what happened on this side. Oh, I hope I showed you. This was going good the other day, and then I came out here and it was just had died. I don't know if I should break that off. And then, but then this side has leaves, so I don't know. And I have 2 or 3 more down here. I'll show you. But right here we have Handsome Bush Cherry right here, and a bigger one right here. And then let's go out of the yard and I'll show you the other grapes that I planted. Right down here. See, this is another one of the swells we built. It actually comes from the driveway because water, since we're on a hill, water comes just flying down this driveway. So my father-in-law made this little hump right here. The water just comes this way. Then it goes under the fence right here. And it goes that way. And it goes along there, and then it just kind of goes out that way. So we catch a lot of water that way. So we have a grape here. This grape, I actually planted it like, I don't know, 5 years ago, I think. 4 or 5 years ago. And I just got one of those little packages of grapes from, I think they're Tractor Supply, and they come in the little plastic, you know, bag type container. And I planted several of them along this fence, and then I never did anything else with them. I didn't water them, I didn't mulch them, I didn't do anything with them. And this one has survived through drought, through no watering, through anything. So I put some mulch around it. I need to put some more because the guineas have kind of scratched it. Scratched it back. But, and so we're gonna see what happens this year. If it should have some really good root development though. 5 years of it being in the spot, so we'll see what it does. And then this one has not done anything yet, I don't think. I don't think it has any buds on it. There's a broken limb right there. It's kind of gotten tangled up. And this can't even break that off though. There. So I don't know what we're gonna do, if this one's gonna come back. Might be a little bit of a bud starting right there. Maybe we'll, I don't know. So I'll just have to keep an eye on that one. I'm not sure if this one's done anything either. It's a Concord, I think. I don't see anything on it either. No, this is the same kind. Catawba? I don't know how you pronounce that, but anyway, it's the exact same kind of grape, so I don't know if those two will make it. And that's what we've got going on. I think I've showed you everything. Alright, well that's all we've got growing around here right now. I will give you an updated video whenever I get the garden all planted out and show you what we've got, and maybe when the fruit gets a little bit bigger I can show you that. But thanks for walking around with me, and thanks for watching.